Okay, so I got you to click spiritual orgasm. Sounds exciting, right? This isn't about integrating meditation into your sexual experiences. That's not what this video is about. May do one someday about that, but this one is not about that. This video is about an experience that I have that I don't notice a lot of people talking about on YouTube, and I feel it is really the greatest joy in meditating. And what it is, let me just get to what it is. When I'm meditating, when I go deep, and what I mean by go deep is if you haven't had experience, this may sound this may go over your head, I don't know. I'm going to try to language it as anchored and grounded as possible. As you start meditating more and more, you start becoming aware that you can tap into whatever that zoomed out place is, that awareness that's there no matter what you're thinking about, no matter what you're feeling in the body, and you can just kind of hang out there and stay there. And when I'm in that place and I'm out of my stream of thinking and I'm in an identification of, I know this is going to sound crazy, I'm in an identification of the inner buzzy feeling in my body, combined with the spatial feeling in my head, the openness in my head I feel. When I identify with that and combine it with the inner body awareness meditation, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. It's actually something that I started practicing coming out of my studying Eckhart Tolle. When I combine this spatial feeling with that inner body buzzy feeling, combined with a little gratitude thinking, waterworks. I lose it. The thought of anything beautiful is almost too much. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about that. I can go there every day. I don't go there every day because it's almost too much. Like, I can go to this place where ecstatic love. It's this blissful feeling. And it is like, there are so many benefits to meditating. Finding peace in general in your life, learning how to focus better, calming yourself down in stress. And this one is by far the biggest experience that can come out of meditating. So let me talk to you, and my purpose with this channel, my purpose with the YouTube account with Selfless Awakening is to share selflessly the things that have happened to me that are making my life more and more fulfilling, that is keeping me excited about tomorrow and today and this moment. And I feel I feel that there are others having these discoveries I'm having, and I feel the more we talk about it, the more others can join in. It's such an amazing time that we can share all this stuff. Anyway, okay, so that's why I'm doing this. So let me tell you how I get there, what I do. And if you've been there, if you understand, if you know how to get to this place I'm talking about in your meditation, please share in the comments below what you do. I'd love to know, and I know that others would too, okay? So here's what I do. In the Eckhart Tolle meditation, he talks about this inner body awareness where you can be sitting anywhere and just turn your attention to an awareness in your body. And specifically what I mean by that is, like, if you just take your hand and just hold your hand on your leg like this, just very relaxed, and just put your attention in your hand, but don't move your fingers. Just hold your awareness there. You'll notice that you can feel it, like you can feel your hand is there. Maybe it's a little warm, maybe you feel a little tingliness in there or a little buzzing feeling. Just do that right now. I'm doing it. See if I can hold my awareness there during the rest of this video. So this feeling, it's a very powerful thing. And what I think, I don't really know, but I assume when people talk about chi, like Tai Chi, they talk about that chi energy. I think that's what they're talking about. I'm a very experiential learner. Like I believe I learn from my experiences, And that's an experience, that energy tingly feeling. And the cool thing is, you can hold it in one hand, you can hold it in the other. And if you really expand and practice, daily practice, you can expand it into your feet at the same time. I'm doing it right now. Ooh, this feels good. You can do it in your legs. You can move it even into your torso, your hips. And the more places that you move it, I'm doing it right now. You can probably tell my eyes are going, my awareness is moving somewhere else. You can feel like that chi electrical feeling. It's just it feels good. It's like, ooh, it's almost like a little, like a warm, like a electric massager, buzzy thing inside your body that you can turn up. And what I do is I take that feeling. I don't know if you guys are feeling what I'm feeling right now, but this kind of buzzy feeling in your body. I hold that feeling in my body, and my mind will wander. I'll have a thought, I'll have an observation, and I bring it back to that feeling. My thought will wander, I'll bring it back to that feeling. And then, as if a light bulb is turning up, this brightness is turning up in my body, I feel this, it's like this, whatever that feeling is, intensifies. And as I do that, I feel this pressure, little pressure in the center of my forehead. And I put my awareness up here, behind my thoughts. It's like I'm not in my head. It's like my awareness is like back here somewhere, and everything is coming into it. Like I've stepped back away from the movie screen. And so I'm back there, up here. I know if you've never meditated or never gone deep before, I know this sounds crazy, but this is an incredible experience. So I'm hanging out back behind my awareness here, and I'm in that buzzy body feeling, and I just keep relaxing. And I meditate there, and then as I do that more and more, I feel this like, oh, I feel a little more pressure. I feel this like, oh, this weird like thing in my chest is happening, like an opening thing. I start getting welled up, teary-eyed. And I've noticed sometimes when I'm doing it, it's like my arms will start to, I don't know, whatever that energy is in my body, my arms will start to elevate a little bit. It's like I'll want to raise them. It's like everything's going outward in an outward expansive direction or something inside of my body is the best way I can describe it. It feels like every cell is going, just beaming. And then as I hang out there, the one thing I have to do is remind my body to stay relaxed, because it's such an energetic, like, type of a state that I feel like, whoa! It's like it really is climactic in that it feels like you can't be there forever because it feels too good. It's like, it's a crazy feeling. And the last thing I wanted to say about it, there is a way to get to this place where it just has the, oh, it feels so good, blissy juju feeling. I mentioned in the Instagram video, when I'm texting with my girlfriend, she'll ask sometimes, what are you doing? And I'll say, oh, I'm in that juju place. And it means that I'm meditating into that blissful, I could be here all day place. I don't know why I started calling it that juju place, but that's what I call it. And it's a nice name for it. So this video is about how to find that juju place. But one thing I've noticed, that last thing I want to say about this is in this meditation, there seem to be two parts, like two possible experiences. There's the experience of just that bliss, that like, oh, that ecstatic feeling in the body, that warmth, that peace, that feeling you could stay there all day thing that can happen. And then there's also, if you start throwing any gratitude in there, like you start thinking about beautiful things, or how much you love someone, or miss them, or want to be with them, or feel compassion for another soul. Like I get weepy just thinking about it. What happens is, on top of that bliss feeling, you have this overwhelming love feeling, like a oneness with the universe feeling. It's incredible. It's one of the best, or maybe the best experience or a thing I've experienced physically, sensationally, ever in my body. Peace with the world, bliss in just existence. Give it a try.